Marsha's weapon is a BONK stick. No horny. Yo, what's up? What's up? Hello, everyone. It's reversing time. Oh no. No, Lorelai, shut up. Shut up. God damn it. We will come back to Sirius of Dusk. Calm down. What is my bond with her actually? 63. Damn, I need more. Read the daily login hilarious. Oh damn. Wait, can I open it when I skipped it already? Oh no, diggers derogatory. Eee, why is my mic stand squeaky like that? What the fuck? Can I get back to it somehow? Sign in? No, yes. You can open the calendar. And what this? 10th? Oh, it's here. I'm fucking blind. Hey Generic, hey Gardibro, hey Kurogaki, what's up? Have you listened to Lorelai clothing and torso line? If it's not a Bond thing, then yes. I listened to all the like normal lines when you just get her character. Not that I remember all of them. I was just, my mind was broken because it was after the first ending, and I was just like, who the hell is this character? Okay, today's fun fact: the more chickens people keep in an area, the less often Miss Kimberly seems to show up there. Hey, do I not get the joke? Oh, does she eat them? The less often? Oh. Does she eat the chickens? Does she hate chickens? What? Chat, remember that I'm stupid. What the hell, guys? Kimberly herself wrote the message? What the fuck? Okay, anyway, do I have anything to do? Okay, let's get the Numa analysis. And let's play the story. The plan for today is just the story. Should sneak into places to eat people's live chickens. Damn.
An adequate sample, the perfect solution.
That's crazy. I always say this with reverse, isn't the game loud as fuck?
Faraday's miracle.
Please go ahead.
I guess I can
There's work left here to be done.
make it a little more quiet for just myself. Oh wait, they added Tristes Tropics or whatever to Reflections, right? So I can play her story if I were to unlock it. I have 2, I guess. I could unlock it. Damn. Most people, oh my god, I did a YouTube poll. Everyone wants me to play Farewell Rayashki. Jesus Christ, like 60-70% around that. I'm like, damn. That's crazy. Like that much. I knew that like people wanted me to play Rayashki, but like holy shit, I wasn't expecting like 60% of people. Have you watched this patch trailer? I actually didn't. I actually did not. We can do it later. What percentage? 60-70? Yes. Yes, exactly. Wait, does this use stamina? If not, I should probably use it so it's not overcapping. I don't think it uses stamina, right? Oh, it just plays the story. Oh. I guess we're starting. I guess we're starting. Good, because I would be yapping.
Marsha, lege feierlich diesen Eid vor meinen Brüdern des Orden ab.
See, but this is not loud at all. This was even like kind of silent. Why is she speaking German? God fucking damn it. I, Marsha, before my brethren of the order, do solemnly take this oath. Oh, did I ping Discord?
Und Gehorsam, allen Besitz zu entsagen, für meine Brüder zu sorgen und den Orden niemals zu verlassen.
I didn't ping on Discord. Papa, that's everyone. I'm live. And also the other one. Yes, I'm cheating on you, chat. Have another Discord. That's crazy. Okay, sorry. Now let's go. No stamina, yeah. This may come to shock you, but German people tend to speak German. That's crazy. It's a misconception in real life. The whole world speaks mainly American. I mean, English. Yeah, kind of. Other Discord? What other Discords are you seeing? Yo, Cryo, I am live. Yo. Hey, Umoya, what's up? I vow loyalty and obedience, to renounce all possessions, to care for my brethren, and never to forsake the order. Well, That's not what she did.
Ich gelobe, den Hochlandorden in Ehren zu halten, ihn treu zu verteidigen und meine Pflichten mit unerschütterlicher Hingabe zu erfüllen.
This background is from Assassin's Creed Collab. Damn, and we're talking about the Order? That's crazy. I vow to hold the Hochland? Oh my god, Hochland is like a dairy products brand in Poland. What the heck? Hochland Order in reverence to defend it faithfully and fulfill my duty with unwavering
Ich
devotion.
gelobe, diesen Eid ohne Trug zu wahren, den
Marsha,
Gesetzen
be a
der Tugend
Templar.
zu folgen und den Rat meiner Brüder zu ehren.
I vow keep this oath without deceit to heed the statutes of virtue and to honor the counsel of my brethren
Bis zum Tage meines Todes.
until the day of my death. Yeah, Cryo, they are speaking all of their native languages in reverse. 1999, goddamn. And it's cool, but sometimes it's too much. Can you say hi or can work because I haven't finished the main story. Please on CCC. Have a nice night. Thank you, Maya. Thanks for dropping by. Hey, leave a like on the live stream. A hand rests on her shoulder, bringing with it the weight of enormous responsibilities. In the name of our sacred order, and with the blessing of the Lord above, we accept your oath. We bestow upon these gifts bread, pure water, and your robes. She was naked, kneeling right here. What the fuck? I'm joking. She puts her hands together and allows the heavy cloak to settle on her shoulders. Maybe she was actually. Other weight shifts onto the cloak a hand. From today onwards, you walk the path of a knight.
It is more of a burden than an honor, Marsha.
I was going for a higher voice. You will learn that in a match, it is as much a burden as an honor, Marsha.
I understand.
She clutches her hands together, feeling the warm moisture on her palms. Fallback position, the foundation. So that was a flashback. The knight folds her hands once more. A rare peace settles over the safe zone, yet it does a little to soothe the dead and dying. So I'm assuming this is after chapter 11?
Hear my prayer.
Brothers and sisters, you have proven your courage this day. Do not fear the darkness, I shall pray for you. May you rest in peace and in the light. She finishes her prayer and opens her eyes, composing herself once more. Since their long retreat, they've been forced to tend the heavily wounded on the move, but for every soldier they save, another succumbs to infection. So many lives lost needlessly. If only we had proper facility or just clean bandages. She lets out a heavy sigh. Marsha moves to confront her. Comfort, not confront. We've done all that we could, Marjorie.
There's no need.
Marguerite? Margherita? Like a pizza? Damn, now I'm hungry. I'm not. I just ate the fattest burger ever. Every life is precious, but it is not in our hands to decide who lives and who dies. Sister Marsha, Commander Kreus is asking for you. I'm on my way. Marsha looks over the dressing station once more before she leaves. I'm assuming this is after chapter 11. Eating a pizza margarita right now.
Commander
Heck yeah.
Kreus.
Commander. I've received a report from Razor Squad. They say they've encountered a Hochland knight in Sen, not far from the front lines. I can't with the Hochland. That's a fucking brand of fucking cheese that I eat. I can't take this seriously. Someone from my order? It seems so. Razor attempted a contact, but she made it clear she has no intention of evacuating. I need you to go to Sen and find out what's going on. Razor mentioned, let's go. Temporarily put Manus Vindictae on the back foot, but it's only a matter of time until they come back in force. We can't have these sorts of loose ends blunting our efforts. Hochland means Highland? I guess kinda makes sense. Oh yeah, the brand's like logo is like Highlands, I guess. Yeah. this thing. It is like a grassland and a mountain in the background. Oh, it is Polish. Why is it named German then? It says produced in Poland. Why is it German? Is it German then? No, it is German brand, okay. I see. Jesus Christ. I do believe you may be able to bridge the gap between the Foundation and your former comrade.
I'll do my best.
Not. But the dressing station. We're moving as many of the wounded as we can to the rear tomorrow. The real hospitals, they'll see proper care. There's a train to Seine in 2 hours. You're to leave as soon as possible. Sen. Zen? Understood, sir. Night touches her pauldrons as she leaves the office.
I'm glad.
It's been so long. She feels a wave of relief, but it's soon tinged with anxiety. Hey, a train? Oh my god, midnight whistle, shut the fuck up. No, is it gonna be like Beryl going through every single fucking background in existence? That would be so funny.
Marsha.
Oh shit, Razor is here. The train pulls into the station with a long whistle. Marsha feels the tension in her neck relax a little and she steps off with the rest of the crowd. Marsha, you're finally here. We have vampires here, Marsha. We need you. Razor stands with Marsha at the station. A look of painted helplessness is written across his face.
What is it?
Mr. Razor, please inform me of the situation in full. I mean, I guess it could be, like, if it was November, I'm assuming as some time has passed, it could be, like, winter-y in November, in December. You're told about the knight that has refused to speak with us, correct? Well, there's another problem. We've gotten word for extensive movement from Manus Vindictae in the region. An offensive, perhaps, or at the very least a seizable troop redeployment.
But
Our orders are to clear the area of civilians, but your old comrade, she refuses to budge. He shakes his head begrudgingly.
Why?
You want to evacuate? Do you have any idea why? I think that's something only you can figure out. But if her replies are any indication, she seems intent on fighting Manus Vindictae.
What?
By herself? That seems entirely unreasonable.
exactly.
Now you see why we need you. We know that the Knight of the Hochland Order are powerful. You're living proof of their capabilities. How do you say this in German? Like actually... Hochland.
Hochland.
Oh, it is just Hochland. Okay, cool. Great. Awesome. I love it. I don't have to worry about pronunciation. Hochland. Hochland Order. Bleh. That tasted bad even. But we can just let her charge out alone against the Manus. I'll put our operation here at risk. And we don't want unnecessary bloodshed. Our vows are sacred commitment. It is little wonder she wants to fight. She would want to fight. Still, I don't understand why someone from Order would refuse to cooperate.
What happened?
First H is not R. Why R? Orland. Why? They said.
Hochland.
Hochland. Hochland.
Hochland. Hochland.
Hochland. Hoch. It's like fucking gargling. Fucking choking. Hochland. Hochland. There must be some reason she's being so stubborn. I wonder what she is after. Also, I will straight up, I'm telling you right now, as I told you, I will not be able to take this shit seriously. Hochland. I'll not be able to take this shit seriously because I'm just gonna be thinking about cheese on my fucking sandwich. Marsha keeps that question in mind as she takes her leave from Razor and walks from the station into the city. Hochland. Oh god, I should not be doing shit like this. Well, that was it for part 1. Part 2, where we stand now. Objective, emotion weight reaches 30. Huh? Why do I have to deal emotional damage? What is going on? Achieve the objective within the designated time. Stage objectives. I'm timed on this. Stage objectives are shown here. Emotion weight, it's shown in numbers. High weight emotions can absorb low weight emotions. Huh? Move your core around with the joystick. Bitch, I'm on PC. Move your core around with the joystick. You can use abilities at certain intervals. What the fuck is this? Oh, please tell me I can do it. Oh, I can do it WSAD. Oh my god, okay. Agario, oh my goodness, what time? What the fuck? The bubble is a wood what? Bro. What the fuck is happening? Oh, did they take out the plane? From the fucking church? Sen has already seen the full brunt of arcane warfare. There are their after effects turning the streets into a twisted mockery of their former existence. Is after effects one word? Assure you, dear player, the 5-second Agario gameplay is necessary to the story. Oh, you have not seen more bullshit mini games. Linguistic damage. They really just edited the plane out. No, I think it's in the top part, which is like cropped, you know, and there is the wing of the plane, maybe? I don't know. But the Foundation succeeded in getting most of the population out before fighting got too close, leaving the area like a strange, lifeless monoscope. Monoscope? Moonscape? Bitch, I cannot read today. Agario level took a few tries. Damn. According to Mr. Razor, the knight should be somewhere around here. Marsha stands at the crossroads, taking stock of her surroundings. Closed doors, dark storefronts, occasionally life steals in the form of passing refugees trotting their most treasured possessions towards the evacuation points. She already left. Stash, wait! Wait, whoa, Poland mentioned. It all started when we left Poland. Hold on. Stash, that's a Polish name. The shout comes from the end of the street. Marsha turns alert and ready for danger. But no sooner does she turn than a tiny form slams into her leg. Watch it, lady. Don't you know there's a war coming? Is that Stash? The boy tumbles out onto the street along with his felt hat and everything he's holding. Bro, Marsha is built like a fucking tank. Entschuldigung, excuse me, is everything alright, young man? Are you hurt at all? Marsha crouches down to inspect the boy. Leave me alone, Mama is going to catch me. The boy gathers his things in a rush.
Hold on!
She grabs the boy just as he's about to run, nearly causing him to stumble again. His mother runs towards them out of breath.
What happened?
Stash, can I call you that? What happened? Why are you running around out here? This place isn't safe. You should go home to your mother. So you have a mother! Yeah, I don't think I've seen this sprite. The boy twists with all his strength to break free from Marsha, his thin face flushing. Seeing that he can't escape, his shoulders slump in frustration. I just want to deliver a gift. A gift? Phew, you little brat. She need correction. The boy's mother at last catches up, puffing with both exasperation and exhaustion, and it autoplayed. Gives his head a smack. Jesus. Thank you so much, madame. I swear I look away for just 1 second and he starts charging into trouble. I wasn't charging in trouble. I had to deliver my gift. You always tell me to keep my word. Well, that's what I'm doing. There is no time for that. What if we miss the evacuation train? The boy pouts, but he has no argument.
Don't worry.
You let me know what's going on here? Please don't worry. I'm on a mission from the St. Pavlov Foundation. Marsha points to the badge on her chest.
I'll do my best.
If it's something as simple as delivering a gift, perhaps I can help. Really? The boy wrings himself free and offers Marsha the item he had been carrying. Is this a shield? The construction is somewhat rudimentary, made of welded steel with an old belt of strap for a strap, and it's on the smaller side, only as long as her forearm, but its purpose is unmistakable. Red paint twists into a shape across its rough surface. It's difficult to make sense of it, but it seems to portray a silhouette of a building on a hill. My little stash had a bad fever. With the way things were, we were worried we wouldn't be able to get him to a doctor, but then we came across this woman. Oh, she was wearing armor just like yours. The woman points towards Marsha's pauldrons, a bit surprised. She healed Stash, and to repay her kindness, he wanted to give her a shield to match her armor. My husband, he helped him make it from an old bucket. That's cute. With the evacuation order and all the packing, we haven't had time to give it to her. I put it away for later. But then Stash happened to find it, and since then I haven't had a moment's peace.
Do you mean?
The sigil on the shield, is it meant to be a castle on a hill? Is it meant to be a Hochland? That's right, are you? Yes, a fellow member of her order. I am looking for her. Have you any idea where she is, and did you happen to get her name? I thought it was the end. If this was the end, the notes would be so short. With an old but tidy house, a kettle begins to roll and cry with steam. How many knightly armor sits on a wooden chair, cleaning her helmet with care. It bears the scratches and scuffs of untold numbers of battles, yet it has clearly been meticulously maintained. Photograph from Corvus. Oh yeah, here's where the vampire came. Or just like her office, whatever. A knock at the door breaks the rhythm of her work. By the way, why the hell was he there? Sister Adelheid? What the fuck? Oh, this was also in Assassin's Creed? Oh, was this at the end of Ezio's story? Sister Adele, are you in there? Broom, is that you? The sound is soft and faint, filtered by the door, but Adele feels her heart skip. Adelheid. Okay, nice. Thanks, Marsha. It's me, Marsha. Oh, is that the one that saved her? It's a voice she could never mistake. Her palms feel numb as she moves towards the door. She almost involuntarily jerks it open. Hey, that song. The face she sees behind the door is both everything she feared and hoped for. A face she once thought gone and buried. A face that elicits grief and sorrow in every reflection, but now all she feels is joy.
I'm glad.
Aldehyde. I already forgot. Aldehyde, it's really you. I'm so glad. Adelheid. The woman in front of her is tired, maybe from a long journey, but breathing radiant warmth. Gilf. Oh my god. A skeleton, not some revenant or a nightmare. Living, breathing at her doorstep.
Marsha?
It's a miracle. Marsha, you're here. You're alive. She nearly leaps towards her. Her hands stretch outward, but she freezes in place from the shock or awe or fear she can't say. Yet Marsha reaches in and pulls her into a warm embrace.
Adelheid.
Other height. I survived the dead man's heel. I'm so glad you did as well. It is true blessing being able to reunite in these times of war. Otherhide lets a long-drawn breath and nestles into her hug before breaking from it with a reassuring pat.
Yes.
Come inside. I shall. She looks like a more realistic MILF by Gacha standards. She's a good Gacha standards, I guess. The winter has come early this year. I would rather not let the chill in. Coming in! Aldehyde. God fucking damn it. I have something for you. A gift of thanks from Stash. Why is there a Stash in Germany? The rough shield is delivered to the knight as promised. Aldehyde takes it and turns it into her hands. I mean, I don't know if we're in Germany, but she started speaking German to them, so Marsha. I'll have to give him a proper thank you. Should we ever chance? Should we ever chance to meet again? Okay, chance as a verb. His family has done me a great service. They helped me find this place.
However...
But Marsha, I must know, how did you manage to survive? We're west of France and east of Russia. I think you meant the other ways. Because that would imply the ocean or USA. What you said. We're east of France and west of Russia. Oh, hi, Mom. Hey, Canon. Yeah, other way around. The question is asked alongside an offered cup of tea. The curling steam masks the betrayal of the heart of the answer. At the heart of the answer. I was injured during the fight. When I went down, I thought perhaps I would die, but my armor had saved me from the worst of the damage. It was my training and waited. Our options are Germany, Poland, Belgium, or the Netherlands. Or Italy. Yeah, no, Italy. I think we are in the same, like, place. I feel in the, like, lands south of Germany and Poland. Somewhere in there. Like Czech, Austria, shit like this. Because they still sing away every thought and pain in my body until a medical team from the foundation discovered me. I recovered under their care. But your armor. This was all that was salvageable after the medics cut me free, but I could never fully part with it. Not that it matters much. Armor is more of a hindrance than an aid on the battlefield now. We have always clung to our traditions, perhaps even after they were no longer of use. She studies Marsha as she speaks, taking note of her uniform beneath the pauldrons. No longer a knight, but not a soldier either. A nurse's frock. And on the new uniform, an unexpected badge, one she immediately recognizes with a stir of aversion.
Why?
Aldehyde, why are you out here alone? Where are the other members of our order? Where are the other members? Aldehyde takes a long sip of her tea as if trying to swallow down questions she hasn't yet found the courage to ask.
The order.
A lot has happened in the order. I suppose, first of all, that I am now its acting Grand Master. Oh shit. Yeah, oh shit. You ever noticed Marsha's foundation patches on the inside of her cape and she has to fold it to have it be on the outside? Is it? Wait, let me see Marsha again. In the event of the Grand Master's death, the role is passed to the knight with the highest seniority until a new leader is confirmed. Neither needs to remind the other of this plain fact.
What?
Marsha, move your hand. Oh, this one? Is this the San Pablo Foundation one? Not sure. It's like, it's not that. It's like inside the cape. It's not like she's like fully hiding it or something. What happened to Master Herman? The patch? Oh wait, this one! What the fuck? Yeah! Oh my god! Why is it on the inside? What the fuck? I mean, I guess if she stands like this, but if it was realistic, it would be folded inside when you like walk or just stand there. What the fuck? That is kinda weird. What happened to Master Herman? It is as you fear, he's dead. Marsha can't help but draw a sharp breath.
What happened?
How? When did it happen? Less than a month ago. Hear me out, double agents who wear each side's patches on the same coat but turns it inside out. I heard nothing about it.
Back then.
Surely you know that Manus Vindictae rose out from the shadows, that they've unleashed this war on all of humanity, rather than face the consequences of their manipulation. Not the Undertale OST. I will say it every time. Skill issue girl, he could have kept his blood inside his body. Yeah, he should be flipping blood bending his shit. Hi, hello watching comments. Late as hell? Like 30 minutes. I think this is note 2. But their earlier infiltration was deeper even than anyone had known. Every communication network has been compromised or crippled, including ours. You've been away from the Order for too long. It's only natural that you wouldn't know. Marsha tightens her grip on the cap. There is a needle-like accusation in her words. Master Herman had left for more than a decade. Oh. Oh, led for more than a decade. Okay, never mind. The yard, yo, hey. V. There was a young novice, and later nights she had little direct contact with him. But she knew, as all young knights of the Order did, that Herman was a model of chivalry. Brave, loyal, strict, and maybe a little too rigid, but a man worth looking up to. How did he die? The idea that a man of such virtue and wisdom was gone, that he had fallen in some god-forsaken battlefield, twists in her heart. He was killed in our very castle. Whoever did it framed things to look like a suicide, but I saw the scene with my own eyes. There was a struggle in that room.
However...
Yet the Order was under pressure from the government. The others decided to brush the investigation under the rug rather than face the possibility that we had been compromised like the army. I went through his letters and diaries. He already noticed the shadows of Manus Vindictae operating in our ranks. Okay, wait. What are you talking about? Chat. If there are spoilers, fucking deleted mods, please. What are you talking about? I'm not looking. Master Herman was loyal to his oaths, and to us he must have been attempting to expose them. Bro, what? Incoming characters? Yeah, please don't talk about CN if you can. So, I don't know what you were talking about. Let's not talk about Chinese stuff if we can. I didn't even know, bro. Before the update, I didn't even know Marsha was gonna be playable. So it's chill. I didn't see anything. But please, no spoilers. Master Herman was loyal to his oaths, and to us he must have been attempting to expose them.
The Order...
But even so, once the military involvement with the Manus was revealed, things started to fall apart. Her design, heck yeah. Where is her woman? Her woman is in France. Her name is Sentinel. Marianne. Marianne, was it? There was only one thing that all of us realized. We had been betrayed. I mean, yeah, that's the easy conclusion. With the armistice coming, we withdrew from fighting to determine what to do next. But even as we left for the front, the division began to show. Some wanted to return to Hohes Schloss and build it into an independent state to carve out our own personal kingdom as it was in the ancient past.
I disagree.
Dead, Marsha? Huh? Oh, the her woman is dead. Had they learned nothing from the war, how were mounted knights supposed to rule in a time of machine guns and tanks? Marsha, you're built like a tank.
Yes.
Marianne, not Marianne. Okay. I think they understood the futility. Maybe they even realized how foolish they were being. But when all else falls apart, people often turn to nostalgia and tradition. They faced into the bleak future and chose to believe in an idyllic past. But there is a greater tragedy. Manus Vindictae had beaten the main force home. They ransacked the castle, killed the defenders, and left it in ruins. Aldehyde puts down her cap. Its bottom clinks as it hits the table. Centuries of wealth accumulated by the Order, and all of the rewards of its glory were gone. Our treasures are doubtless being melted down to fuel their schemes. Marsha closes her eyes. What the fuck did I read? She knows every room, every corridor, every pillar of that castle. It was her home. I got Sherman Knights, and they're like, if she had quadrupled the aura. Damn. Imagines all of those familiar things being torn down, stripped, sold for parts, and melted into scrap. A firestorm of anger and humiliation wells up inside her, but years of training kick in, and she calms herself with her arcane skill. I hope the castle itself will be restored. The emotions fall away and reason takes over. Something clicks in her mind. Is that why you haven't left this place? Aldehyde lips curve.
Marsha.
So then you have come to me on behalf of your foundation. To be continued. Damn. We play Agario again. The first lesson, eh? Excuse me. Remember to hydrate. I always keep forgetting that the character stories are not voiced and I have to read. Stage 3, the first lesson. Marsha falls silent. She looks at Aldehyde and Aldehyde looks back, measuring her. I know something about lingering glow. If it's not story spoilers, something I don't know, then sure. That guy's not water. I was actually drinking Fanta. I won't deny that I was sent here by them. And at the very least, you have not sacrificed your honesty along with the rest of your sacred vows. Best meta in this patch, not gonna lie. I need to build my Marsha. And also I didn't like look into it, how to play exactly that team. So even though I have Beryl and I have Euphoria, Isolda, I'm like pressing buttons and hoping it works. And that's big PP damage. I would never lie to or deceive another of our order, least of all you.
But
Marsha and Isolda using each other's psycubes is not only meta but also makes sense with their arcane skills. Really? Damn. I have their own psycubes on them. Maybe if I should change, maybe that would help. There is no contradiction between my mission and my loyalty to you. Big thematic parallels into the cubes. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Aldehyde, you raised me. The order gave me a home and a purpose. Is this like how Flutter Page's psyche works better on everyone but her? Oh no, not again. Voyager can use Keeperina's Psycube now? Ah, that's awesome. Not that I know anything about Voyager or Keeperina, but that's awesome. I'll always care for you and the safety of our people. You choose each word carefully but sincerely. Her mentor holds a long silence, leaving only the sound of the windows rattling in the wind. At last she breaks the quiet with intention. In 2 days, a convoy from Manus Vindictae will pass through Rayova, carrying all that they've stolen from us. All the names beside the characters speaking German are so Polish coded. As acting Grandmaster, I cannot allow them to escape with their plunder, not after failing to prevent their raid in the first place, failing. I will not allow this opportunity to pass untaken. But Manus Vindictae has weapons enhanced with arcane skills. You're only one knight, you can't do this alone, the danger is too great. Maybe you can work something out with the Foundation so that...
Danger.
Stranger danger. Aldehyde repeats the words under her breath like a rebuke. Danger. Stranger danger. At canon, this happens along the German-Polish border. Hey, maybe. They killed Master Hermann and violated the sanctity of our home. TT. If our vows mean anything at all, I must answer these transgressions to live without avenging it.
Dies ist die schwerste Gefahr, der sich ein Ritter stellen kann.
Exactly what she said. I mean, my Mero wanted to pass as Polish. So 6 souls, Marsha seeks pain. Seeks pain? Why would she seek pain? What the fuck? Unless, like, not exactly her physical pain. Pain to, like, heal it, maybe? The order may be much diminished, but we are not so base as to ask bureaucrats to fight our battles. Damn, the order is not based? That's kinda fucking cringe. Aldehyde's words land with weight. Her expression is cold and point of fact. The warmth and joy she had shown to Marsha is gone. Now she speaks to her as she would and certainly has to any other San Pablo Foundation employee. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. The pale sunlight outside the window cuts deep shadows across Aldehyde's face. Then Marsha notices something in that cold detachment and pulls her friend's closed fist into her hands. Marsha. Anger, sadness and disappointment begin to pass through their interlaced fingers into the young knight. Huh? The older woman exhales relieved. Her emotions, too long dumped up, are now passed into another's hand. What? What the fuck? Oh no. Agario. Holy fucking shit. Core, the sole emotion type that is under your control, you can move it around to absorb negative emotions with a lighter weight. When absorbed, add its weight to your core guild, the same weight from deplete the same. So don't use guild? Don't take the red one? Absorb as a slight weight to your core, cannot be absorbed, collision can knock your core away. Don't be absorbed, collision can destroy your core, resulting in immediate failure if I have a meltdown. Anxiety when absorbed deplete the same weight from your core and accumulate 1 stress, diminishes over time, you fail when stress reaches 5. Anxiety can absorb emptiness, guilt and emotion fragment. What the fuck? If I wrote my feelings towards this Agario bubble in this chat, YouTube would ban me. What the fuck is this? She'd have the emotion in the middle of the night? What the fuck? Oh my god, this is just straight up fucking Agario. That's insane. This kills me? I'm not sure. Oh, I have to absorb like the emptiness. What the fuck? Okay, 30. Let me eat you. Oh, I'm so fucking slow. This is so bad. Okay. Oh, it says slow for a second on me. Okay. Okay. Get me to that 130. What is the skill? Oh, I can like move. Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck? One step away from Spore. Gonna have to eat up Sentinel Guild as well in the middle of the night. God damn. We're gonna eat up Sentinel at night. Ayo. Yeah, I had the ability to like move faster, but of all the fucking things to explain, the fact that I have an ability to speed up was not explained. They said before that I have abilities. They didn't say what they do. Burn this way too long, Aldehyde. We are sworn to carry each other's burdens. You may doubt me, but I have not forgotten my vows. Those words made us sisters, and I will never forsake that bond. You can feel Aldehyde's emotions spin over the words. A rush of anger, pain, and sorrow floods between them.
Well then.
You say you remember our teachings. Do you not remember the danger in taking another's emotions? As a last resort, one used only in times of great peril. Did I fail to impress that lesson onto you? So they all have the ability to like manipulate emotions? That's fucking OP as shit. Marsha smiles, feeling like that clueless young novice she once was, with a rush of embarrassment, then guilt, but also affection. Hey, yo!
But...
The game should do less force tutorials and more play notes. I guess, yeah. You don't need to put the needs of my comrades above all other things. That includes sharing the pain and their duty. Yeah, I completely skipped every single tutorial of the new reveries. And I got my shit rocked. So allow me to fight with you. If we stand together, we may stand a chance at succeeding. I won't leave you to fight this battle alone, sister. I don't presume to think I could tell you now. You never listened to a word I said. Marsha looks up at her mentor, feeling a hot flush of pride pass through her. We leave at dawn. Hell yeah. Outside has Schloss. Okay, this is the route of 2 kill with the penguins. The crashing of the waves on the rocky shore does its best to drown out the little whimper below.
Marsha.
I knew I'd find you here, Marsha. Is this a flashback? Young girl looks up, her face streaked with tears.
What's going on?
It was the other novices again, wasn't it? Marsha wipes her tears with her sleeve, but the spray of seawater has left her robes damp to dry her face. What should I do, master? Aldehyde lowers herself to the rocky precipice along with her. What do you think you should do, Sister Marsha? Do a front flip! Do a flip! Speaking of reveries, finally started reveries after 2 years. I'm on 200M, let's go! Let's go, you can do this. Hell yeah. I'm on 400, I don't wanna touch it. I'm on the first like boss in the new reveries. I don't wanna touch it. I try to leave them alone and just do what I'm told,
I'm afraid not.
Nope. A warm broad hand brushes the girl's tears. She looks up at her caretaker, confused. They couldn't afford a little Marsha model, come on. They upset you because you allowed them. You showed them fear and they seized on it. I guess the one animated tree was way too much. Yes, good long night talk for a barrel. I don't have barrel IQ. Poor me. Oh no. Barrel? No, I have barrel. I don't have broom Psycube. I'm using Flutter Pages Psycube on broom. Wolves do not strike a standing deer. The hunt begins only after they put them to flight. Then, be as a stag in the forest. When they push you, show no fear and turn your antlers on them. Fight back. But they're taller than me and stronger. Assassin P5 Ezio, P3 Cassandra cleans almost everything. Oh, Jesus. Well, at 200. At 200. I feel like 300 was kind of a wall, and 400 is a fucking wall of walls. Strength will come to you as you train, height too, so long as you remember to eat your vegetables.
Show everyone that you won't be trampled
P5
underfoot.
Ezio, holy fucking shit. You must show them that you won't run. They may howl and bark, you may even lose a few battles, but you must show them above all else.
You have the courage to fight back.
Tatakae. Eren. Tatakae. Susume. You are to be a knight, Sister Marsha. Fight for freedom. Remember what they did to your sister. True knight does not falter, nor does she pout. You can get almost every Psychic in the story. Yeah, most of them. Aldehyde offers a reassuring pat on the young girl's shoulder. I know, I want to become a true knight, brave and strong. She says the words with both innocence and ambition. The waves crashing against the rocks again, like the drumming of a coming battle. Marsha opens her eyes. In the dark room, the only... Not the dark room, life is strange. The only thing she can see is the faint metallic shimmer of light glinting off her pauldrons. Good, I don't need to wake you. By the window, Aldehyde is already packing. Stachys. Okay. You cannot pronounce that. Stachys' shield is fastened at her waist. Stachys. Marsha lets out a longer breath. Please wait, Aldehyde. I'll be ready in a minute. Soon Marsha shoulders her first aid crate and heads out with Aldehyde. I see. Fucking the snake honk or something. The reset Psycube Bank? Psycube Bank resets? What? We had the first lesson, now we have the second lesson, part 4. We are zooming through this. It's been an hour and we are halfway done. Rayova. The two knights begin their journey across the war-torn countryside and reach Rayova by nightfall. Rayowa? I'm reading all of this in Polish. I apologize. They stop at the outskirts of the town already dilapidated before the war, a maze of husk-out ruins and empty buildings. The convoy should pass through here this time tomorrow. Tomorrow? The roads narrow here before passing through the town center. It will force them to slow and move in a single file. This is where we launch our attack. Aldehyde surveys the surroundings and points to the only path leading through the town. The houses here are all abandoned, most left in a hurry. There should still be some things left behind. We can borrow this house for the night. Marsha walks to the back of the house and examines it carefully. Under the eaves, strings of dried nettle and yarrow sway in the wind. Marsha touches them, sweeping the dust away.
I can hardly believe it.
Has your foundation given you a leave to come along with me? I reported back to my commander and Mr. Razor. At any rate, my task was to convince you to leave Sen. I would say this is an important interpretation of those orders. He doesn't respond. The brisk wind passing through the old town rises to fill the void.
Marsha,
I am truly glad you survived.
you've broken your vow.
But I still don't understand your decision. Why didn't you ever attempt to contact us? Why would you want to leave our order? I shall never forsake the order, nor shall I hold fealty to another. Marsha had made these solemn oaths the day she became a knight. She had been waiting for these questions, accusations even, but when they arrived, she found that aldehyde tone was far gentler than she expected.
I could not bear to take another soldier's life.
The path of kingdom should not be the one of endless slaughter on the battlefield. If I returned to the order, if I had stayed a knight, I would have been forced to fight, kill, and die. Fate, stay knight. Ah. Fate mentioned. Absolutely not, but whatever. Absolute loyalty to the order and unquestionable obedience to its authority. That was the demand made on all those who swore its oath. And one of the few she ever doubted. I've dealt with this foundation of yours before. I admit their intentions seem noble, and they have done some good. Yet I also know they've been recruiting soldiers and amassing military strength.
I'm afraid not.
Your foundation will not soon command an army moving between countries and acting... Will soon command... Your foundation will soon command an army moving between countries and acting according to their own authority, an organization with no oversight and no accountability. In many ways, they are as dangerous as Manus Vindictae. They are two sides of the same coin. I agree entirely. But I have chosen to put my faith in them, in what my own eyes have seen of their work. And with the foundation, I am free to do the work that I believe in, to save lives, not to end them. I can do so much more good with them than I ever could before. Her mentor shakes her head ruefully.
I cannot approve that.
What we've done is without precedent in our order.
I understand.
Marsha doesn't rush to persuade her. She only focuses on what would matter most to her. I never truly abandoned my vows as a knight, and worry for the sake of the order.
Adelheid.
What are you going to do, master? Push Vertin for president. Yeah! She would not want that. But I am interested to see where the story goes, because she is like straight up working with the Hawks now. Telling the guy at the end, Irenai. Telling Irenai what she found in chapter 12. Vertin for Supreme Director, yes. Music is nice, yeah, I like music in reverse as well. Although they do tend to reuse some of the songs a lot, unfortunately. Moon pauses composing her thoughts and vision for the future. After I reclaim our treasured relics and return them, I will begin a search for all our scattered knights. I don't know what comes after that. I'll allow our future to unwind as it will. Though I am certain it does not include setting up our own feudal state out of an old castle. Marsha notices the confusion in Adelheide's words. Grandmaster, may I share my thoughts with you? Yes.
I want to rebuild the Hochland Order as a humanitarian medical relief organization.
Say that again. Oh, wait.
That way, our knights can be freed from further bloodshed and return to the Order's greater purpose. I want to rebuild the Hochland Order as a humanitarian...
Hochland. Like the first H is like inhale. Hochland. Alright. Gives way to the young knight's words, whether out of respect or genuine consideration.
I cannot approve that.
That is not who we are, sister. Marsha had expected her mentor's reluctance, but she purses her lips and doesn't back down. Is pursing the lips a new shaking the head, a new furrowing the brows? Adelheid, please consider the possibilities. I have given this a great deal of thought.
I still remember.
As joining the foundation and assisting people as a medic and a nurse, I've had a chance to reflect on the thoughts you've taught me, on things you've taught me. You told me yourself that our order was founded as a place of healing for wounded soldiers and victims of war. Couldn't that be true again? Adelheid goes blank. That familiar look of forcefully suppressed emotions crosses her face, and she simply turns and walks into a nearby house. It's late. We need to rest. Marsha remains outside the door and lifts her gaze. Low clouds drift overhead, like the palm of giant, ready to close in, offering no escape. Oh. Back with a flashback, and Marsha is beat up. I finally expressed my feelings towards the Agario bubble on Discord. I may have accidentally made a new copy pasta. What the fuck? Oh god. What the heck did you say? Oh my god, that's so long. It's possibly the worst hear me out I've had so far, but I stand by it. Okay, I read the first 2 paragraphs. That is not what I expected. That is absolutely not what I expected. This needs to be turned into a fucking YouTube short or something. Do I have your permission to make a content out of you? Marsha limps into a castle. Her figure looks small beneath the towering columns. A shadow falls over her, swallowing her entirely. Aldehyde? The knight wears a stern expression. She seems to have been waiting for some time. I watched your training today. You were ordered to fall back, yet you chose to stay behind and hold off the pursuers. Yes, ma'am. What was your reason? They were wounded. Some had to buy them time, or the whole team might have been caught. And you believed your sacrifice would guarantee their escape. Mission accomplished. Is that correct? Yes, ma'am. And did you buy them enough time? No, ma'am. After I died, the pursuers caught up with the rest of the team. Her heroic sacrifice ended prematurely. Tapped by a blunt spear, she was declared dead and put out of the fight. You stayed behind alone, without any cover, without a plan. All you ended up doing was throwing your life away. Ah, yes. The peak paladin experience in D&D. I want to sacrifice myself and die a heroic death for my party. It is so crazy. Little tangent, small, I swear. I'm watching the whole like min-maxed crew, right? The D&D min-maxed new D&D party. And I'm watching Tater the Bard, who is a DM and does like some stuff from D&D. And he did like I don't remember the specific video, but it was like how would a character die in a D&D or something like that according to classes. And like I never played D&D. I only played Baldur's Gate for a few hours. I got to the druid and that was it. And I played the paladin and I always wanted to play a paladin. And and bro reads straight up like, oh, you want to stay behind and like be a wall and sacrifice yourself for the good of your party, and you want to bleed out on a snowy mountain. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, that's exactly what I want to do if I ever do play like a paladin in D&D. What the fuck, how did he know? Paladins do want to die heroically for the party, barbarians want to die solely to increase the battle's death count. Yeah, so like I didn't even know I was a paladin, and I was a paladin. Even though looking at my ears I should probably be a druid, but I'm straight up a paladin. Okay, tangent over. The young knight is struck by her master's criticism, but she steels herself and defends her choice. The problem was our choice of evacuation route. If we had attempted the other mountain pass, we were where the path was narrow, I would have been able to buy them enough time. Yes, exactly. Oh my god.
This is my choice.
A knight, a true knight, is never afraid of death in the service of duty. Oh my god, is Marsha becoming my favorite character? What the fuck? She looks up at Adelheid, staring straight in her eyes, her lips pressed into a hard line. Stop pressing your lips! What if there is no narrow path next time? What if you cannot guarantee your sacrifice will mean anything at all? You think I don't know you, child? It wouldn't have made a difference. I've always acted recklessly. You've always acted recklessly. I cannot read, guys. Why are you watching me? You volunteered to man the battering ram without even knowing how it works. You're the first to the front in every shield wall and the first to leap into every fight.
You were too bold.
You've been
It
too
seemed as if you
effective,
would
I
not
fear.
accept any fate except that of a martyr.
I turned a scared little girl into a would-be martyr. Martyr mentioned, ayo. Laterano. Her tone is self-critical, but she softens as she leans towards
I
Marsha.
understand.
I know you're eager to prove yourself. You want to show you're worthy of our vows with some great acts of sacrifice. You want people to forget that you're just some lost orphan discarded in the snow.
Marsha.
In the snow! She is a paladin! I mean, if her kid wasn't obvious, but she's a paladin at heart. You read pretty well for a bear. I would say that's even pretty rare. Awesome. Thanks, Cryo. Oh man. Yeah, but no, I feel like I'm struggling to read today for some reason. I don't know. Sometimes I can like lock in and make no mistakes. Today I'm just like, what is that third word? Rare? Yo, this is rare, right? Like straight up, holy shit. And like, it's not a sight problem. I can see all of that. I cannot read. I fucking developed a momentarily dyslexia. That you are instead a valiant knight, a fighter worth celebrating through the ages. Isn't that right, Marsha? Marsha freezes, her face flashing hot. Her deepest desires has been laid bare. Bare! And not despair, but whatever. With complete precision. Yes, it's true.
However...
We turn Berto into... that however is like pissing me off. She just says however. If we turn Ber into a compressed file, he becomes rrarebear. Oh my god. Bear.rar. Rar.bear. You've replaced your fear with bravado, but you haven't learned to use your courage effectively, making you foolhardy. Adelheid turns and the motions for Marsha to follow.
Adelheid.
Where are we going? Their footsteps echo through the empty hallway, time seeming to slip away in the rhythmic. Hey yo, echoes. I was reading that, what the fuck? New lesson, something just as important as bravery. Yes?
Cherish your life.
Dying is cringe. Don't kill yourself. Recklessness doesn't just waste your courage, it puts your comrades in danger as well. Dying is gay. Oh wait, Marsha is gay. What the fuck? Marsha, do you know why the Hochland Order was founded?
I still remember.
You've told me before it was created to tend to wounded soldiers. I think it's time I teach you its history in detail. Adelheid stops and opens the library door behind them. That's a big ass creaky fucking door. The night is dark, not a single light nor a star illuminates the space beyond her view. Marsha listens to the rustling that pulled her from her sleep. But I see the light, what the fuck? Someone has slipped inside in the middle of the night and is rummaging around for something. All but invisible in the darkness, she can spy Adelheid steering awake. Without exchanging a word, they both continue feigning sleep, waiting for the intruders to come closer.
Shoot!
Damn it, nothing here. Shh, don't wake them up. The low whispers come from two men. They creep towards the cabinet above the knights' heads. Maybe that's what they are after. If it's not here, we got to get back. Was that a gun? Before he can finish the sentence, the frightened man suddenly realizes he can't move. His body is pinned to the floor. Hey, yo, it should have been me. He turns his head with difficulty, only to see a gun pressed against his partner's head. Hey, yo, that also should have been me, the bear paladin. Wait, we were only looking for medicine. We didn't mean any harm. I don't know too much about D&D. Can you multi-class into like druid paladin? Can I be a paladin that turns into a bear? Is that a thing? That'll be so fucking cool. Completely random fucking... Yes? Fuck. Can I do this in Baldur's Gate? Druid is a race, paladin is a... Druid is a race? Druid is a race? I don't think that's the case. Is that a race? What the fuck? Holy bear. Wait, we're only looking for medicine. We didn't mean any harm. Damn, if I ever play D&D, you know what I'm doing then. The red-haired woman tightens her grip on his wrist. Medicine, who are you? Wait, I could be like a cursed paladin, that I'm cursed with like berserk Nordic powers of being a bear. I think druid is a race. Either way, you can multi-class. No, druid is a class. Wait, now I fucking don't know. I thought druid was a class. But yes, you can multi-class. Holy shit, okay. Fuck. Druid, paladin, multi-class. The best way to build a paladin druid 3 years ago on Reddit. Let's fucking go. Star Crown Paladin Druid in Baldur's Gate 3. Ah! You guys are enabling me. Holy fuck. In Baldur's... You can do it in Baldur's Gate. I'm so cooked. Oh no. Oh fuck. The Knight of the Fungus Paladin Spore Druid. What the fuck is going on? Okay, never mind. Sorry, tangent. Mostly like Dragonborn fighters, because it lets me get away with a dumb shit like freeing prisoners just to fuel them, just to duel them to the death. What the fuck? What the hell? Medicine, who are you? No, oh, they were looking for medicine. Who are you? Oh, that was the end of the fucking part. I should have just ended, and we could have talked about this. As their shield. Fuck. Each and every fucking stream, I wanna play D&D more. Fuck me. Part 5. As their shield. Are there 7 or 8 parts? 8 always, right? Marsha presses a piece of gauze into the man's cheek, a cut from the rough wall she pushed him into. Lorelai holsters her pistol and folds her arms, listening to the other man. 8, yeah, okay, cool. My name is Mikhail, and the man you've pinned against the wall is my comrade Alexei. Okay, and suddenly we got Russians. We're from nearby Dorkova. Dorovka, actually. Are you soldiers? Yes, we were in the Brest when the armistice was signed. At first, they sent us back to recover at the hospital in town, but then things started to fall apart. Always 8, except for when it's different. What the fuck? We've been looking through these old buildings for medical supplies, anything we could use to help the wounded there. We thought maybe we could bring them back something before we got out of the air. And the hospital is really desperate for supplies.
What happened?
What happened to the hospital? Mikhail glances between Marsha and Aldehyde, and his eyes brighten when he notices the bag on Marsha's chest. A few days ago, there was clatter that Manus Vindictae was launching an attack, but no one took it seriously. We thought they were on the run. Then they hit us in the force. In just a few days, they overran what was left of the army and seized control of our supply routes. Now they're squeezing the life out of every last pocket of resistance. We know they'll hit the Dorovka any day now, but there is no way to evacuate the wounded safely. Oh god, Marsha! Ma'am, you're from Sound Power Foundation, aren't you? I recognize your badge. Mikhail pleading gas on Marsha says what he cannot. Pleading gaze. Okay, because she was putting gas on him. Fucking... I cannot read. That's correct, Mikhail. Do you know how many people are still in the hospital? About 100, mostly the wounded that are too weak to move, along with the doctors and nurses. What will happen if Manus Vindictae surrounds the hospital? The scenario plays out in Marsha's mind to its inevitable end.
Don't worry.
Leading case. I'll contact the foundation in San, explain the situation and request immediate support. But they won't have time to get here before the Manus. Before then... Marsha looks at Aldehyde. Her head has dipped heavy with thoughts of her own. Mikhail, I need to discuss this with my comrades.
I'll do my best.
If possible, I'll join you at the hospital and do what I can to assist you until the foundation arrives. Thank you. Behind them, Aldehyde has opened the door and briskly stepped outside. Yeah, she does not want to do that. Like, don't you remember the second lesson? Do not die. Oh, the animated fucking tree that took all the fucking budget. It all started when we left Poland. Outside the house, Aldehyde removes the little shield hanging at her waist. Thin sheet metal with a rough weld, never properly polished. Its uneven edges sting her palm as she turns it in her hand.
What if...
Well, this time tomorrow we may have reclaimed our stolen relics. All the wealth and history of our order lies just out of grasp. The thin morning light turns the distant horizon pale.
But...
By this time tomorrow, that hospital and all of the people inside may be nothing more than a charred ruin.
Adelheid.
These people need our help. Adelheid frowns, yet her eyes can't help tracing the simple strokes painted across the shield. Stash had never seen their home. He had no idea what Schloss actually looked like. But through Adelheid's words, it seems he imagined it as an unyielding tower that stood atop all the mountains for 1,000 years. A castle where generations of knights lived, fighting for justice, in service for the weak and the needy. The place she had left before coming to Sen, where she had met a boy in need of help, the boy who painted this tall and noble tower. Losing those relics has laid our shame bare to the whole world. As acting Grand Master, I failed to stop them. I was the relic in my most sacred duty. Now I have a chance to right this injustice. I cannot allow them to escape. If the order is to survive, we must reclaim those priceless treasures. Why the treasures? What the fuck? Why do you need... like, okay, you need money. Why the fuck do you need like some relics and treasures and shit? You need people to make ranks in the order. What? Actually, like, go on missions, help people, even if you want to fight wars and battles. I guess you do need money to survive, but like, why? You're on your own. What the fuck will you do with like a cart full of gold? Aldehyde looks down the road towards the town center, conflict tightening her expression.
You shall be the shield that protects the weak.
Gamer mentality. Aldehyde replies with a dry, bitter laugh. We always recite the words from the Code of Chivalry and the Knight's Vows before we march.
Whether to defend a knight's honor or save precious lives. Such things ought not be weighed against one another.
She made such a long pause, I thought that she ended her sentence.
However...
Yet here we are, forced to decide. Marsha walks up to her mentor and comrade in arms.
Adelheid.
Remind me, Sister Adelheid, why did you receive this shield? He replies with a sharp glance deep with turmoil.
Back then.
A boy lingered in death's hand, sick with a deadly fever, But I cured him. In turn, I suppose he wanted to protect me. It may not be equal of our greatest relics, but it was given with noble intention. Neither need say the obvious. A bullet would pass through that thin sheet metal like it was paper. But Adelheid planned to carry it into battle all the same. Our vows have always been in service to people like him, without the expectation of reward. That single act of mercy is more worthy of our vows than 1,000 gilded relics in a chest of looted gold. That field is proof of your honor as a knight. I don't see a dilemma at all. But the money! But the new skin! But the gacha currency! Marsha, you don't understand! Marsha's voice is as soft as the rustling grass. She knows she's challenging everything her mentor has ever held dear, but she will not let it to go unsaid. If we miss this opportunity, there may never be another chance to reclaim what we've lost. But the Order has a long way ahead. Long enough for us to restore its glory and fill the emptied castle once more. Let it begin with Rusty Shield. Let it be the sign of what it is to be a true knight. Marsha stands firm. She can sense her old master hesitating. All she needs is a gentle push. And the round of Agario! It for as much as it might herald a new beginning, that tower on the shield is also a reminder of their roots.
You've changed.
I remember when you were the one that couldn't wait to face the enemy, leaping to your death instead of falling back to care for the wounded. I mean, she did die almost once, so maybe that changed her, right? Marsha smiles softly.
I just hope that the changes I have gone through will lead me to a brighter future.
Work changes us. It changes everything. In ways that cannot be undone. But I must believe that changes I went through have a purpose. With 2 Hochland Knights in their defense, the hospital may just hold out until the Foundation's support arrives. Marsha exhales in relief. Thank you, Adelheid. She didn't say she would do it. She smiles and then takes out her communicator. Please 8-bit Marsha. Please 8-bit Marsha. No, we're not gonna get that. Mr. Razor, we have an emergency. Lilia already got one, so I'm happy with that. Adelheid gives the shield one last glance before fastening it back to her waist. We ride at dawn with buckets as our shields. Oh my god. What hospital, Dorovka? Oh, we are here immediately. The 4 of them waste no time and reach Dorovka by noon. They can spy the hospital from the end of the road. But something else comes into view as well, rising smoke. Damn it, they're already here.
Hold on!
Wait, Alexei. Marsha grabs the soldier just before he begins to clark. She shifts her focus on the distant scene. Smoke isn't coming from the hospital. It's ringing outside. They are still fighting. What's that? You'd rather have unlimited money but no people, or people unlimited people but no people? No! I don't understand that question. This is so fucking stupid. Like, what do you mean all games, unlimited games but no games? Like, what the fuck do you mean? I don't understand that fucking stupid question. It's so fucking dumb. In the bright flare of exploding grenades, hardened steel flashes silver and horses pant and whinny as they pound across the concrete. Nay. It can only be the Order. They are here and they are fighting Manus Vindictae. Adelheid's voice lifts with each word.
What?
Then there were other knights nearby? After the initial shock, Marsha nearly cries out in joy and relief. Hurry, let's move. Yeah, we got the BONK stick, let's go. She releases Alexei as they all begin to dash forward towards the battle. Adelheid follows a few steps behind. She can see Marsha from the back. All of a sudden, it seems as if she were that foolhardy girl once more. But then the wind lifts the edge of the greyish-green coat, revealing a glimpse of the nurse's uniform beneath. And now we play Agario. Or not? Did we save the hospital? This is such a long note. What the fuck? The unexpected arrival of a dozen knights of the Hochland Order catches the splinter force of Manus Vindictae completely off guard. Outside the hospital, the knights mop up, ensuring the threat is completely neutralized.
Mr. Razor.
The hospital is safe. We've run the Manus off for now, thanks to the Hochland Order. I need to speak with the head of the hospital and assess our situation.
Reinforcements will arrive soon.
Requested reinforcements are still en route, even if Manus aren't a threat for now. That hospital needs to be evacuated. Understood. Just as Marsha finishes her report, she's suddenly pulled into a warm, excited embrace. My dear Hildegard. My dear Marsha, you're alive! She's kinda cute. Is everyone in the order a woman? Like, just a question, you know? I know this is a gacha game, but like, come on. It's like in Genshin, fucking, it's just Jin and Lisa, and then Klee is also a girl. And then like every named knight is a fucking girl. Only Varka, I guess. A familiar face brightens her hair like a golden sun. Her childhood sparring partner leaps towards her with a beaming smile. Oh, and Kaya. Marsha hugs her back just as tightly. Yes, Hilda, I'm alive. Master Dimension was male, but he's dead. Ah, so they even kill the man. God damn, I didn't know the order was left. Wink. I'm so glad we found you here, but why are you here?
It was an accident.
We weren't supposed to come this way, but we heard from some of the evacuees that the hospital was in trouble. We rode as fast as we could. God be good, we made it in time.
Thank goodness.
And on top of that, to find you and Master Aldehyde together is truly a blessed day, sister. Aldehyde is like, we were not supposed to be here. We were supposed to be killing Manus Vindictae and getting my gold, not saving these people. But maybe now she understands that, like, you know, character development and helping people brought the order back together. Yada yada yada. Quite good ending? This is reverse 1999. What the fuck are we doing? Aldehyde does not interrupt the reunion between comrades. She listens to Hildegard as the victorious warrior beams with yet more words of joy and knightly elan, drifting deep into thought. And now we play Agario. To be continued. Stage 6, Analgesic method. First 4 letters of this word. The backshot method. Part 6. The backshots method. Oh, we're at the SPDM? It is Agario note. No. I missed the Agario gameplay. It should be in this note. It had the like different star. Although Manus Vindictae has been driven off, the battle has yet worsened the hospital's condition, and its corridors, already crowded, have received a new influx of wounded. Coughs and low groans echo out even past the doors. At night, and soldiers can stand help move the wounded through the hallway and into the makeshift something. Jessica's room at SPDM? We have to go, we are all going to die. A soldier on one of the beds suddenly thrashes upright, shoving away the nurse who is trying to stymie his bleeding. The nurse grips his shoulders to steady him. Another doctor rushes over with several strips of cloth, trying to tie the soldier's arm to the side of the bed. But he only struggles harder. Doctor, he needs a sedative. No, his pulse is too weak. Someone hold him down. Marsha just fucking sits on him. Just then a hand covered in armor reaches in and presses gently on the soldier's forehead. Sister Marsha. In short order, Marsha has made herself indispensable of the staff here as they treat the wounded and dying as best as they can.
Don't worry. worry.
I've used my arcane skill to calm his delirium. You should be able to treat him now. So her arcane skill is not just... I mean, I kind of started like piecing it together that it has to be her arcane skill, but I thought her arcane skill was like blocking out the pain. And not, well, taking other people's emotions or like blocking them as well. Maybe it works a similar way. But then it kind of doesn't make sense that she can do it to herself. I'm not sure how it exactly works. Arcane skills are so fucking weird. I've used my arcane skill to calm his delirium. You should be able to treat him now. Moves between wards, her pale face running damp with sweat. Phew, sister, you arrived just in time. On the bed, the soldier's murmuring softens and his movements slow. The doctor quickly binds his limbs and begins stitching the wound. Limbus? Sister Marsha! Marsha turns to see Mikhail at the doorway, accompanied by a woman in a nun's uniform. Marsha checks the soldier for a moment more. When the doctor gives her a nod, she steps towards the door. What up, Mikhail? I'm a Mother Superior Irene, and you must be the woman from the Foundation. He takes hold of Marsha's hands in a firm but gentle grasp. God bless you for what you've done here. I've done very little, Reverend Mother. The Knight of the Hochland Order arrived before we did. But more support from the Foundation is on the way. They should arrive before nightfall. Any help they can provide is already a miracle, and there are still so many wounded here. These young men need all the help we can give them. She looks around the hospital, her expression heavy with grief. I had hoped that there would finally be an end to this bloodshed after the armistice. But it seems the war continues, just wearing a different face. With the rumors of bandits and violence further east, everyone is worried for their families, but they want to help. They want to bring an end to this violence.
I'll do my best.
I'll see about securing the passage home, Reverend Mother. I'm certain the Foundation will appreciate whatever help they can offer. I'll see about securing the passage home. I'm certain the Foundation will appreciate whatever help they can offer. Am I stupid? I mean, I am, but... Oh, everyone here? And unthanks my... I don't know if the hospital wants to help the Foundation or the Foundation the hospital. Or like, what the fuck? And unthanks Marsha once again, even more effusively than the last time. It's worded weird. Mother Irene. A panicked nurse rushes down the hallways holding an empty glass bottle. We're run out of ether. There is only one bottle left in the warehouse. More bad news arrives and the dutiful woman responds. We must weigh the value of each resource against the lives and sufferings around her. Predator surgeries, we need to make this bottle last until the evening. For the others, we'll have to rely on pressure and immobilization. We have any alcohol left? Hell yeah! Pour the vodka on the motherfuckers. Organization Marsha will help the knights leave the area so they can fight the Manus. The Foundation will appreciate the help fighting the Manus. Okay, I completely didn't even see the knights in this fucking entire conversation. I am cooked today, what the fuck? The nurse nods. A shame, it's all ethyl. More than anything, I think these boys need a stiff drink. But in lieu of that, soak some herbs with it and use them as topical salves. What? He turns to Marsha. Sister, would you mind relaying the urgency of our situation to the Foundation once more?
Don't worry.
Of course. Marsha looks around the room and sees the other knights in silver armor working through their injuries and pain to assist the beleaguered hospital staff. She tightens her trembling hand and then makes a resolute decision. Reverend Mother, perhaps there is something more I can do. I can become Jesus and turn this water into wine. Oh no, I can play Agario. Never mind. Agario! Wow! Absorb all the guilty emotions. I think these ones just kill you, right? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, there is the fucking okay. There is no, oh, bitch. Oh fuck! I lost so much. What the fuck? Nope. Oh, because they take away from me, I see. Okay, 200, nice. Oh wait, I can eat that. Okay. I was like, wait a second, I have 200. 200 is more than 100. Black moving ones knows you back, dark stationary ones kill you. Ah, stationary kills you, okay. Yay. We absorbed all the guilt. All the guilty pleasures are no more guilty. They are still pleasures. Sister Hildegard, have you seen Marsha? Early in the morning, Aldehyde moves through the hospital searching for someone. Hildegard pauses at the question. She's been boarding up doors and windows since the evening prior. I passed by her about half an hour ago. She was coming out of the operating room. Why? I haven't been able to find her.
What's going on?
What was she doing in an operating room? Oh, I can explain. A nearby nurse pushes a medicine cabinet as a brace against the door and joins the conversation. After we ran out of anesthetics last night, Sister Marsha offered to use her arcane skill to help the men through their surgeries. I wish she used her arcane skill to help me. Last I saw her, she was headed to the storage room. Adelheid exchanged a knowing look with Hildegard, her eyebrows knit tightly. Do you have any ice, nurse? We need a bucket full of more. Nothing we can spare here, no, but some of the soldiers found an ice room in the cellar of an old building nearby. It was quite large. I think perhaps it was for a restaurant. We've been sending patients to collect ice from it from time to time, but there should be still plenty left. But what do you need the ice for?
No need to worry.
Worry not, we'll take care of it. Hildegard fetched that ice and bring it to the storage room now. That foolhardy girl, she pushed herself far beyond her limits, I am certain of it. I doubt she can even move for all the pain she's taken in. Not the Undertale. As Adelheid enters the storage room, her suspicions are immediately confirmed by the slow, ragged breaths that heave out from the corner. In a room of empty boxes, old sheets and broken things, she finds Marsha curled up against the wall, her eyes shut, tears and sweat from a confluence of rivers as they pour down the cheeks and neck. Marsha! Aldehyde hurries to her side and eases her gently to the floor. At just a touch, she can feel the burning heat radiating from her body. Aldehyde. Let me bleed out. Did you bring the ice? It will do fine as the icy fucking Hochland.
Leave it to me.
Shh, don't speak. Slow your breathing. There is nothing for it now. You must simply endure. Hildegard is bringing up some ice water. We'll cool you down just like we used to back home. Did you remember that? I know you've always feared the cold. You've every reason, but you won't survive this heat. Marsha gives a small nod, forcing a faint, apologetic smile.
I understand.
You just won't be content until you die a martyr, will you? Why would you do something so reckless? Every time you take in someone else's pain, you put your own life at risk. I know, but I have you. Marsha gasps the words out between heaves, her voice weak. Aldehyde is struck with waves, concern, then fury, pity, and lastly, pride. Who decided that? Had there been no other nights in the hospital, Marsha might have looked for other options, but she knew the others would understand what she's done and what to do. It wasn't reckless, it was a calculated risk, an act of complete trust in her comrades in arms. Pride like a month, okay. Jesus Christ. Was it last year or when all the companies like stopped doing the rainbow fucking logos? Promise me, Marsha, swear by your oath you will never do this to me again. Marsha. Ice bucket challenge. The other knights arrive holding a tub and bucket of ice water, barking orders back and forth as they clear a space in the crowded room. Together they lift Marsha up and ease her into an icy water. Straight from hot into ice, this is like fucking hurting my head. Spring heats icy cold, then clashes in severe, sharp, painful, sending her into convulsive shivers as she sinks into the tub. Oh, it's a whole ice tub. Words fail to breach through her now clattering teeth. Hot and cold slam into one another like the beginning of a cyclone. The pain swirls in her, tearing her thoughts apart. Her vision darkens.
Marsha?
She falls back into the abyss. Blah. Be continued. Part 7. The Eagle and the Firewood. Eagle mentioned? Hey yo, Eagle mentioned? Absolute cinema. We speeding through this. Actually no, like 2 hours is like average for a character story, I guess. Oh no, we are starting with Agario. Holy fucking shit. Yeah. Oh no. What the fuck are you? Oh my god, you fucking took everything I had. Ah! What the fuck? Oh, I touched something. Oh, I touched the one that fucking kills you, I guess. It was so off screen and under the fucking UI. Ah, what the fuck? No! No, you son of a fuck! It fucking immediately pushed me into the other one. What the fuck? Oh, this is the one that straight up fucking kills you. No. What the fuck do I do? I cannot fucking move. I would have run into... I actually have to run into you, I guess. What the fuck? Okay, going fast will like, just like straight up fucking kill me. I kind of wanna absorb those. Okay, nice. Oi, don't. No, 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 no. Bitch. Bitch. Fuck. No, stop eating the others. Okay, this is so bullshit. This is behind the UI. How am I supposed to see it? Oh, I don't think you can have 2 power-ups at the same time. Okay. We got it. The knockback ones can combo into the death zone. Yeah, basically that's what happened. I mean, it didn't push me into the dead one, the death one, but it pushed me into the one that had the higher number than me, so... It's so good. Yeah, I'm goated like that. Oh, flashback. Cannot express how this level made me feel. I don't understand, but hey, pop off, more power to you. Here! Ready now, Freya. You named your horse Freya? The Sarsen lifts its hooves and charges into the fierce alpine wind. Above them, an eagle flies in broad and powerful wings, cutting through the sky like a golden arrow.
Look above us.
Oh my god, somebody
Wonderful
pulled a
to see
5-star.
Verena flying so high after her recovery.
Marsha gazes at the soaring raptor, her young face lit with excitement. Raptor? Soaring raptor? Fuck you mean? She had found an injured eagle beneath a mountain ridge a month ago and took it under her care. Now, as if a gift in honor of her 18th birthday, he charges once again, takes flight. Air charge. A good omen, she hopes, for her own ceremony, with the swearing of her sacred vows to the Order. On this day, dressed in her finest robes, she will become a true knight. Today, Freya, I become the Knight of the Order, sworn to fight in its honor. I submitted an application too. If Grandmaster accepts, I'll be trained as a pilot. She leans down to share her secret dream with the horse as they ride forward.
I just hope that...
And I'll fly through the air, just like Verena. I can't even imagine what it must be like to see the world from above. They say that once you're high enough, the whole world just looks like a moss growing over a rock. Horse riding ASMR, hey, we had zombie ASMR, it was way better. The young novice spurs her horse, giving chase to the triumphant eagle. She is about to become a knight and soon a pilot flying over the field of battle. With the wind whipping past her ears, she feels as if she is already flying, riding the wind through the fire and blood towards the future glory.
Skill and courage alone
Up
decide
there in
victory and defeat.
Just like jousting knights in the old days. Up there, she can bring victory and honor to her order and her nation. She loses herself in the vision. In the mind, she imagines herself as her eagle, looking down at the world. She swoops between the clouds. Assassin's Creed Odyssey reference? The boundary between earth and sky dissolves. Her dream feels close enough to touch. Faster, Freya, we have to keep up. This is straight up how in the RPG Assassin's Creed it works. Like you have your bird and the eagle vision is through your eagle's eyes. The horse answers with which doesn't make any goddamn fucking sense. The original eagle vision was so much better. The horse answers with a loud neigh. It sounds like an agreement. She races wherever the knight's heart leads them, swift as a flash. No field is too vast for them. Glory, bravery, loyalty, these are virtues and the triumphs of a knight. Galloping hard, Marsha believes her path lies whenever these words guide her. At least the eagle becomes no more than a grey speck on the horizon, and Marsha allows her steed to slow and rest. Her dream flies off on the back of those golden wings until...
Marsha.
There you are, Marsha. Marsha snaps out of her reverie. She dismounts in a flash and rushes towards her teacher.
Adelheid!
Did the reply come? Did the Grandmaster approve my application? Adelheid sighs. I'm so sorry, Marsha, but you've been assigned to the 15th Infantry Regiment. You depart in 1 week. Infantry... So that's why the fucking emote... Oh my god. Adelheid grieves Marsha's shoulder firmly, trying to temper her young novice's enthusiasm with a serious look.
There's nothing romantic about the field of battle, Marsha.
There's nothing romantic about the war you're about to face, child. You must be ready to take care of yourself. At the time, Marsha couldn't fully understand the gravity of her mentor's words. Though she did not get to live out her dream, she still was excited to serve her order, able to finally march out and win glory as a knight. And now more Agario. Oh no, did we wake up? Was this a flashback or was this a dream right now? Or maybe both actually. Marsha wakes with a deep ache in her bones, her heartbeat drums in her ears. The ice water has done its job, easing the worst of her pain. She lies on a makeshift bed of sheets, her clothes already dry. I need to thank Adelheid properly. She sits up and the first thing that meets her eyes is a pair of hands. The nails are uneven, thick calluses over the joints, the dry skin is cracked and bronze stains linger around the fingertips. They are the hardened hands of a trained knight, reshaped by disinfected and iodine. You can check on Ilya. His wound may be infected. Marsha steps out of the storage room. I have Dakin's solution here. Marsha returns to her work as though nothing had ever happened. That's fucking insane. Take a break, girl. You're gonna break. Though the words of her mentor lingers in the back of her mind.
Don't worry.
Let me clean this wound. She returns to the patients and leaves her past behind. Interesting. Just like that, huh? Oh, back to Assassin's Creed. The stars and the moon hang in the sky once more, but there is still no sign of reinforcements or relief as Marsha calls to make her report. Yeah, where the fuck is the Foundation? Sir, if possible, I hope the Foundation will be able to transfer the heavily wounded to safer territory. I'll speak with Razor and leave the matter to him. Mr. Razor was supposed to meet me in the town this evening, but I haven't been able to reach him. I received a report that he made contact with Manus Vindictae along the way, but as soon as he mops up this little problem, he should arrive at the hospital without delay. Marsha allows herself to relax, tense, aching muscles finally slack, so the clanging would be imperceptible to most. Good, then I will await his arrival. There are some soldiers here from out east, the Dawn region. Oh, they've heard about the fighting there and wanted to help. Could transport be arranged? Also, I've submitted a request to remain here as and assist the hospital staff until the evacuation is complete. Approved and arranged, though I expect you to accompany them on their journey back. The Timekeeper's team will be headed that way as well. So this is between the chapters 11 and 12, okay. Your next mission is to support our Xeno allies in their fight and rendezvous with Timekeeper team to assist them in whatever they need. Understood, sir. Hold on, soldier. And if I ask about your friends from the Order, they'll be staying behind here as well for the time being. We're working together to get the wounded treated and evacuated safely. Right, there's hoping this will mark a change in our rocky relationship. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Marsha!
Marsha! Hildegarda! Marsha hears someone calling her name. Not far away, several knights sit together in a loose circle, soft laughter drifting from the group. Hildegard waves at her. Feeling better?
Don't worry.
Yes, I'm sorry for making you worry. Hildegard waves her hand.
Thank goodness.
I'm just glad Aldehide found you when she did. I'm not sure if you would have lasted much longer. Marsha sits down beside her. What were you talking about? Old memories, remembering all the chores we had to do when we were novices. Under the night sky, the knight's faces light up as they reminisce.
I still remember.
But where are those who share the memory? Carrying up those bundles of firewood that were nearly as tall as we are. Yeah, and it wasn't even our job most of the time. Not every would-be knight had a pure heart. Some of the older novices would often slack off and bully the younger kids into doing their work. All the way up the hill, 3 or 4 at a time, and the bundles would never hold together. I remember we would try to chase the ones that fell out as they rolled off the side, tumbling into the woods. The 2 young novices would simply sit at the edge of the slope and sigh. I always loved the stories you told about them. Those falling pieces were actually adventurous wood sprites we had freed from the roots, and now they were traveling to distant lands. That's kinda cute. They would talk to the wind, do battle with the legions of insects and the beasts, float along rivers and eventually rest on a shore, waiting for a new journey to begin. What can I say? I've always enjoyed a knightly adventure. They laughed together like old friends, like sisters. Under the hospital eaves, branches in the courtyard act as silent witnesses, holding on to their memories. Breeze passes through and those memories drift away bit by bit into the night.
I miss those days so much, Marsha. When even the most trivial of things carried an unquestioned meaning. Everything was in perfect order.
Every bundle of wood had its purpose, even if it was only meant to warm a study room. It should be as simple as that. Knights that set out to fight for justice and wander the land, returning laden with treasures and glory. This was the story they wanted for themselves, back when they couldn't or wouldn't imagine any other end. Have you spoken to the Grandmaster? I have. We are all concerned with what we should do next.
Marsha, you found your own path, haven't you?
There is a trace of envy in her eyes as she says it. You know, Hilda, ever since I met Adelheid again, I've started dreaming of the old days. Marsha opens her hand as if turning the pages of a book. Dreams that have let me relive my past, the good and the bad.
One thing is certain. Though I traveled far, I never strayed from the right path.
I think that things here, I think that true of the Knights of Hochland as well. I think that's true. Marsha glances around at the end of her words. Hilda, where is Adelheid? She's doing the flip. To be continued. Just like that, it's been 2 hours and we have the last stage. Stage 8, part 8, the burden of glory. Glory to Manus Vindictae. And it doesn't even seem like we have Agario. I think the last one was the hardest. Hey, the animated tree. It will always be remembered as a fucking animated tree. Holy fucking shit. Marsha finds the knight a short walk from the hospital, sitting in quiet contemplation at the edge of a field. She sits down near her without intruding. The knight sits among the bending tall grass like an old stone, as if she had always been there. To sit in silence and set the mind to quiet is an essential virtue of a knight. In contemplation we might search our resolve and explore the depths of our beliefs. It was a lecture she had heard before, and the message was clear. So, for some time longer they sit together in silence, accompanied only by the rustle of the autumn wind.
However...
Please stop. With our training, we can sometimes forget that we do need to use arcane skills to quiet our emotion. Sometimes it is better to do battle with the trouble in our hearts instead of pushing it away. So they all have the same arcane skill? Sorry, I have something... like in my hand. What the fuck? What is it that you're fighting, Adelheid? Regret. When I saw our knights outside the hospital, I was relieved, overjoyed to have found some of our lost comrades. But though we saved these people, we left Rayova. We let Manus slip through our hands.
I can hardly believe it.
I cannot find a center between my joy and my despair, nor the path ahead of our order seems more unclear than ever before. Fuck you mean unclear? You have... You know what, I'm not even gonna repeat myself. I thought she was gonna have a character development that like, oh, we found each other through helping others. You were right, Marsha. Our order has to help people. Nah, I want my gold, bitch. We made the right decision based on what we knew. I did, and I am greatly heartened to have found Hildegard and the others. That is in itself blessing.
However...
Just people unnected people, but no people. However, Morph. But they did not come here for me. I didn't know they were here. I didn't even know they were alive. Our order has no home and no direction. It only has magnified my disgrace.
There's no need.
I know the burden of command weighs heavy on you, sister, but you must not be too harsh on yourself. You are given responsibility for an organization that was already falling to ruin. Its troubles are not of your making. There is a little solace in that. But though I may not have created these troubles, I have been a steward over them and stubbornly refused to fix them. And I think I found the reason. I am in search of an answer not just for the Order, but for my own sake. Who is responsible for the Order's downfall? A cruel question. Manus Vindictae? That answer is too easy. To blame an enemy for our downfall is a hollow excuse. Shall I blame the Kaiser, the military, the state? How long have we served the rulers of this land and never once doubted their authority? Kaiser? Was that the Grandmaster? But I fear the truth is all too simple. The Order has grown outdated. The age of chivalry is no longer over. We've always been a mere remnant. The horrors of this war come a long-awaited death knell. A remnant.
But...
The people of Remnant. I'm sorry, I've been watching Ruby recently. Re-watching for like 20th time. Kaiser is a German word for emperor. Ah, okay. I did not know that. Aldehyde raises her hand, stopping Marsha.
Back then.
When I found you in the storage room, I was filled with guilt and regret. I felt the same way the day I heard of your death. I'll never regret saving you from that snow child. Perhaps I was wrong to bring you to the Order. You could have lived some happy life with a normal family. Instead, we forced you to suppress your nature, molded you into a warrior, and convinced you that it was your duty to give your life for the sake of your vows. A silent grief strikes Marsha's heart. Adelheid has carried her death all this time.
Adelheid.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you then. I shouldn't have let you carry that guilt.
This is my choice.
I don't regret becoming a knight, Adelheid. My days with the Order have given me the most precious gift. It is the character you, Adelheid, and the Order gave to me that has kept me from despair in the face of horror. It is my vows that keep me on my path when the way is narrow and the road uneasy. Yes, bleed out on a snowy mountain, paladin. Marsha turns to Adelheid, closing in towards her, meeting
I understand.
her face. Adelheid replies with a defeated sigh. I understand. I can see your resolve. Once we brought you your temperature down, I left to help the others.
However...
Fucking stop. I feel as though I looked away only a moment before you were right back up, tending to the wounded as if you had forgotten you had nearly died. You may only have the pauldrons now, but you are a true knight as any of us. A worthy sister of the Hochland Order. However, Adelheid returns briefly to her contemplation, picturing the knights working tirelessly through the hospital, and Marsha stands among them. She stands among us? So I say to myself, see, Adelheid, chivalry has not faded after all. It can still be a shield that protects the weak and vulnerable of this age. Adelheid turns to meet Marsha's eyes, conviction and pride burning on her face.
Marsha.
Gay. As for the proposal you mentioned, this resume of the Order, I will consider it. Marsha is red sus among us. Marsha is an impostor. What the fucking birds? Angry birds? She's the red angry bird. In the south golden light of dawn, a transport convoy bearing the Foundation's logo arrives outside the hospital. In the fucking morning, bitch? Razor, where have you been? Marsha finishes up her rotation through the ward, but on hearing the noise, she finds an unboarded window and leans out to get a view. Mr. Razor, good to see you finally arrived. Squad captain offers her a wordless note before returning to unfolding the vehicle. Behind him, people in grey and white checkered uniforms carry supplies into the hospital as new medics rush in beside them. Reverend Mother, this is Razor from the Foundation. Marsha lends Irene over, leads. Mr. Razor, we appreciate the Foundation's support. Your arrival is a long-awaited godsend.
Don't mention it.
We got our orders. We'll begin the transferring all the heavy wounded out to a safer location.
Be ready.
In 4 days' time, there will be a train passing through the station nearby. Everyone else is to load up there for evacuation.
Don't worry.
I've been given permission to remain with you here until that time, and once we evacuate, I will be accompanying the soldiers that wish to keep fighting in the Dawn region. We'll be deployed to assist the Xeno Cavalry Corps and near Bergrad. I see. Wonderful, I'll share the good news immediately. I see. After Irene leaves, Razor turns back to Marsha. I should apologize, we arrived much later than I intended. I am not proud of that. I understand, Mr. Krayes informed me of the situation. You were delayed by Manus Vindictae.
And?
We ran into one of their convoys along the way. It was heavily defended, but what they were transforming might just be of interest to you. Hey. Marsha's heart skips a beat.
Do you mean?
Follow me, please.
You should gather the knights first. They got the supplies. The holy fucking relics. Yeah, runs into Mars convoy, defeats it off screen. Razor is just based like that. Marsha summons her brothers and sisters and they follow Razor out to the Foundation's parked convoy. Among the familiar liveries of the Foundation, one truck stands apart. A monk. A Manus truck.
Exactly.
Correct. We have already gotten word that the hospital was secure, so we knew we had an opportunity. We decided to engage them just to see what was worth all of the fuss they put into defending it. Razor! Fuck's sake, you should have said something.
But...
We sent them packing and managed to seize the transport they were protecting, which led us to this one. During the inventory, we noticed that many of the items bore the seal of your order, Marsha, so the Foundation authorized us to return these spoils to the Hochland Order.
What?
Oh, what? Gamer mentality. Alhide steps forward in disbelief as Razor opens the door of the truck. Inside the dim interior lie dozens of covered paintings, stacks upon stacks of yellowed books and tomes, silverware, and a shattered dust-covered sword.
I can hardly believe it.
The lecture of the Hochland Order, candlesticks from the meeting hall, and... oh shit, a sword forged of patterned steel rests among them. Its hilt wrapped in black horse hide, the blade fractured into several pieces. It does say something real, I think. In Noblin Lalis? The familiar Latin inscription can be still made out. Okay, they're gonna tell me. That's Herman's sword, the one that vanished after his death. Razor completed Aldehyde's main quest for her, but it was just a side quest for him. Razor is built a different gigachat. Aldehyde gathers the broken blade in her arms. Her finger runs along the edge lightly, and thin line of blood wells up. And dim dark blue shimmer ripples across the sword. Dark blue, eh? Herman's arcane skill, bound to the blade and awakened by blood, reveals the truth. Herman used his sword in his fight with Manus Vindictae, leaving traces of their incantations on it. They must have taken it to hide any evidence of their involvement. A long-rumored secret finally lays itself bare. Behind Adelheid, the knights drive their swords into the earth, hands resting on the hilts, heads bowed in silence. You son of a fucking bitch. Marsha puts her hands together and offers a quiet prayer from the old Grandmaster. We didn't recognize the sword at first, but we found the order's name on some of those books and documents, though we knew for sure was after we saw this. Razor pulls away the velvet cloth covering fucking something. After the dust settles, the solemn and sacred past appears on display in front of them. Cloth covering the paintings. They have a painting of Marsha being appointed a knight. Holy shit, this looks so good. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's so cool. That is so nice. Also looks like... I know this is the guy's sword in the background, but it looks like it's piercing the Grandmaster's hand. After the dust settles, the solemn and scarred past appears on display in front of them. Oh. Surprised Pikachu Marsha.
Oh, this is...
It's Marsha's dubbing ceremony. I remember we had a painter staying with us at the castle. He painted the ceremony to repay us for our hospitality. That was the day Marsha took her vows as a knight. To have such a moment memorialized in a painting is a rare honor. Yet by coincidence, Marsha's knight was preserved forever. Marsha's knighting. A moment that belonged not just to her, but to all the knights of the order. Every knight once stood in that same place during the dubbing ceremony. They pledged vows before their new brothers and sisters and waited for the sword, the very symbol of knighthood, to rest on their shoulders. I vow to hold the Hochland order in reverence, to defend it faithfully. I vow to keep this oath without deceit, to heed the statue of virtue, and to honor the counsel of my brethren.
Bis zum Tage meines Todes.
Until the day of my death. Marsha murmurs her oaths beneath her breath, flooded by the memory
All the training I've done
of the
was in
Osmanthus
service
wine.
of that day.
All the training. The day I became a knight. In the painting, Marsha's expression is solemn. She wears her ceremonial attire. Her folded hands tell of her expectation for the glory to come. Countless faces of knights, living and fallen, seem as though they could perfectly overlap with the girl's face. The knights departed from Hohenschloss after the dubbing ceremony, carrying out their duties under the Grandmaster's command.
We looked forward to it.
We looked ahead to the future missions, eager to prove ourselves, to return with glory earned by our swords, until that knightly glory was laid into waste beneath the withering sight of the machine gun fire. Now the ones that survive wander without purpose around its grave. But the young woman in that painting walks a different path, a narrow one, defiant by her vows but no longer constrained to them. Defiant. A path too small for steeds to charge, too tight for armor to pass, so she releases her horse, lays down her sword and packs away her breastplate. Yet she keeps her pauldrons. Their silvery steel gleams as a guide, like the North Star, a reminder of what matters. Hell yeah.
The order.
God, we should bring back knighting ceremonies, tourneys, and stuff like that. We should start wearing armor again. That would be so fucking dope. The Knights of Hochland must begin anew. As the painting is uncovered, the distance between past and present clears away the dust of history. It opens a bloody wound long left unattended, a rift that has kept them divided and weak. Adelheid removes her cloak and gently covers the broken sword.
I can hardly believe it.
I never would have dared to dream this sword could be recovered. Stranger still for it to have been found and returned by an organization she had long distrusted. Though the sword is far from our order's most precious relic, it's possible of all the items of true value are gone forever. It doesn't matter. The painting before them once proudly adorned their home's stone corridor. The candlesticks once burned in the meeting hall, witnessing the night's worship and prayer. Apart from that sword, the rest of the items are humble things from the castle. Yet though they may be of little worth, they are rich in memories, not all of them glorious, but small, tangible, and real.
However...
Shut the fuck up! Even so, I feel our treasure has been restored. Just like the shield Stach gave to Adelheid, one she carries at her waist.
What defines a knight?
Adelheid asks herself. To uphold our values and never bow to evil, to honor our brethren alive and dead, through our words and our deeds.
It's more of a burden than an honor.
You told me that after the dubbing ceremony. Marsha walks up to her mentor and comrade in arms.
Yes.
A nice path is not one of extravagance and luxury. We learn to endure hardship and live simply, to keep our minds fixed on justice. Adelheid looks deep into Marsha's eyes. The future knighthood in her vision stands right beside her. The answer is within reach. Adelheid turns and faces the others. Brothers and sisters, after we leave this hospital, we will search for our scattered comrades.
Well then.
Along the way, I intend to follow Sister Marsha's advice. The age does not need mounted warriors, but it still needs the order. We'll find a new purpose, to help the vulnerable, to heal the sick, and to care for the wounded as we once did in days of old. The knights will distance themselves from the wicked games of war. We shall return to where we first began.
Von diesem Tage an kämpfen wir nur noch Leben zu retten.
From this day
Sichel
on,
des Todes.
we fight only to save lives from the sickle of death. Our efforts will no longer be confined by nationality or creed. Assassin's Creed. Dun dun dun. What is this song? I like it. I don't think I heard it too much, if ever. A murmur ripples through the nights, yet not a single voice rises in opposition. Marsha listens quietly, surprised. We'll follow wherever you lead, Adelheid. This is a significant change.
Well then.
That may be so, but I am the acting Grandmaster, though it is my vision. I will convene a meeting of the Order so that we might decide on our path together. Adelheid looks at Razor.
What if...
If the Order chooses this path, there may come a day when we will seek to collaborate with the Foundation, provided the Foundation remains what it is today. The squad leader bows his head in respectful agreement.
May the peace be with us.
May the peace be with us. Sister Marsha, should the day come,
Marsha,
I hope that you will be...
serve as the bridge between the Order and the Foundation.
I'll do my best.
The simple words are said as a solemn oath. A breeze sweeps across the plains, carrying a crisp scent of late autumn frost. As it passes through them, it seems to strip away the dust that has gathered on their order. The morning light shines on them, a promise of a new day, a new beginning. Marsha raises her hand before her eyes. The brilliant dawn spills in through her fingertips.
What a good day it is.
The birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. Undertale references left and right. The end! Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the Chivalry, no more Agario gameplay. 200 clear drops for all that. It was a good story. It wasn't like one of the best or anything, but it was pretty cool. Not that I played many as well, but there were those that like even pushed the main story forward, I feel like. Just a few of them. No more Agario, no more Agario. There was only 1, 2, 3, 4. There were only 4 Agario. That's crazy. Wait, can we pull up Agario? Can I just play Agario? That's so stupid. Oh my fucking god. Wait a second. Shut. Wait, I don't see chat. Fuck. Okay. Okay. I don't remember how to play Agario. No, Titan, no. No, Keras, get the fuck out. Pig gaming right here. No! Oh, thank fuck. No, why are you nameless? How do you get skins? So you have to have a nickname, right? Or an account. Yo, I made that blue guy. Oh no, oh no. Oh, what the fuck happened? It just fucking threw me out. What the fuck? What is Diepio? What the fuck is this? What is that? How do I... Oh, I shoot stuff. What the fuck? I never played this. Agario with tanks. I should have called myself Marsha. Did I just destroy all of this and like it gives me something? Oh yeah, my score goes up when I shoot stuff. Skill tree, evolution tree. Holy shit, what the fuck? I have never... Why did bro just explode? Let's start somewhere. Destroy 10 squares. Let's go. Oh, stop. Stop shooting me. Do I have like HP or do I die like immediately? Health regen. Hell yeah. Max health. Movement speed. I don't know where is my health, but I'm gonna put health regen. I'm just gonna over level my HP so they can't kill me. Are those fucking triangles a player? What the fuck? Oh, it was. Fuck me. I never played this ever. I've never seen this. That's kind of cool, actually. I like it. Okay, I think that is going to be it then. I still need to farm some stuff.
Never asked me where I'm from. Never said any prayers. Never called my name.
Oh no.
You just placed me here. Another doll in your display case.
Oh my god.
Are we all your little dolls?
Oh, I hate Lorelai. What the fuck? Oh, triangles are homing. What the fuck? Yeah, I got Marsha level 30, but I don't have resonance. I guess I could have. Maybe higher. I guess I could have higher. I guess I could have higher. I guess I could have higher. Oh my god, I can? Do you get like her materials if you do her story or something? Hell yeah, level 10. What path do you take? Equibalance? Really? Feel bad for her. Why is she in the painting? She is the craziest character. She is restrained, mind you.
There it is. Could you buckle this belt for me?
And she wants to be.
Yes. Yes. The tighter the better.
The tighter the better.
They said I must wear these belts. It's important because... What was it they said?
Because I'm fucking scared of you. That's the most insane character in this fucking entire game. Wait, which one was it? The torso and something, right? I don't want to listen to the bones right now. Clothing and torso.
When I was younger, I often bathed in the river, Rhine. One day, many people jumped off the riverbank. They dyed the water red. I couldn't clean myself, no matter how hard I tried.
Yeah.
From that day on, Mama and Papa forbade me to swim there again.
Yep. Yep. I heard this line. I remember now. Also, I have no idea why the characters are sometimes in the painting. She's adorable, she is, and she has great singing voice, but I am scared of her. They are normally like this in your suitcase, but sometimes they just go into the painting in the background. I have no idea why, or if there is lore for it, because there is even lore for the summons, so... Oh, they are rerunning Moldir for Igor? That's crazy. They do be rerunning Moldir. I don't think I'm gonna summon Igor though. Like, I don't have Moldir or Lopera. He's gonna be useless for me. I got Marsha for Lingering Glow, and then we'll see what next comes. Whatever that heck somebody was asking me about. I have no idea what's coming, what's on CN, stuff like that, and I don't wanna know, because that kind of implies spoilers, I guess. I don't know, maybe. In a story-heavy game like this, you know. When if a character is playable or not means if they die or not also. Damn, level 21 already. No, shut up. All of you, shut up. We did it. We finished Marsha's quest, so I'm gonna finish the live stream here. It is like almost midnight for me as well, so it's a good time. That was the plan for today, just to do Marsha's mission. I was like, maybe we can listen to more. Yeah, it is kind of late, exactly. Yeah, late. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bye. Good night, Cryo. I'm ending anyway. So the plan was to do Marsha's quest, and I did that. So I'm probably just gonna use my stamina and go to sleep anyway myself. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you later in another video, in another live stream. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Zenith Cinema event, and then we'll see. Probably I'm gonna be reacting to another Arknights concert on Friday. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye bye and good night. 6-7 Rubuska, la babuska.